You know what really grinds my gears?
Hello, everybody. Eric M and Twins 28 here. Time for another song review. Hope you guys are doing a good day. It is November 3rd, 2023, day after my birthday. I am officially 45. I've hit my mid-40s. God help me. It was a good day. Me and my dad and my son just hung around in the house and had a nice dinner and cake, ice cream. It was good. Thanks to everybody who sent their birthday wishes to me, family, friends. So this music review, this is going to be my top 15, and we're going to do the Material Girl, the one of many queen of pops. This is Madonna. She's a Michigan girl, a Michigan-born native like myself, and she has a slew of hits. We're only concentrating on her stuff from her debut in the 80s, as well as some stuff in the early 90s. I don't have anything late 90s to 2000s. This is strictly just her big stuff that I grew up to and that I have on her greatest hits CD that I actually like. So top 15, and we're going to start it off, and we're going to go on a little holiday.
We took a holiday, took some time to celebrate, just one day out of life. It would be so nice. Everybody spread the word.
From her self-titled debut album, 1983, this is Holiday. Written by Curtis Hudson and Lisa Stevens Crowder for their own musical act, Pure Energy. Produced by John Jellybean Benitez. Hudson came up with the lyrics of the song while watching negative news on television, and together with Stevens and Crowder, worked on the music. They recorded a demo which was turned down by their label, Prism Records. Benitez pitched the track and offered it to several artists, including former Supreme singer Mary Wilson, but it was rejected. Around the same time, Benitez was working with Madonna on her album. After realizing they needed a song for the project, he thought of Holiday and approached Hudson and Stevens Crowder. Recording of the song took place in New York City, although Madonna and Benitez did not want the final version to differ too much from the demo. Minor alterations were made in the composition, including the addition of a piano solo, which was done by their friend Fred Zarr. Critics reacted positively towards the song, deeming it infectious and a highlight of the album. In retrospect reviews, it is now considered to be among Madonna's best singles. Holiday performed commercially well in the United States. It was considered Madonna's breakthrough, peaking at number 16 on the Hot 100, reaching number 1 on the dance club charts. It found success outside North America as well, reaching the top 10 in Australia, Belgium, Germany, and Ireland, among others. In the United Kingdom, it was released 3 times, first in 1984, then 1 year later, and finally in 1991. The last 2 times it reached the charts' top 5. No official music video was shot for Holiday to promote it. She's appeared on several nightclubs and television programs in the United States and the UK. She has also included the track in nearly all of her concert tours, the last being in 2015 and 2016. Absolutely good song, a good debut. Got it at number 15 on my list.
Cherish, cherish. So tired of broken hearts and losing at this game. Before I start this dance, I'll take a chance and telling you I want more than just romance. You are my destiny. I can't let go, baby. Can't you see? Cupid, please take your aim at me. Cherish the thought of always having
From her 1989 album, Like a Prayer, this is Cherish.
you, baby. I
Written and produced by Madonna and Patrick Leonard. It was released by Sire Records as the album's third single on August 1st of 1989. Cherish was built around the themes of love and relationships, with William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet being one of the major inspirations. The track was also including a line from Cherish by the 1960s band The Association. Musically constructed as a doo-wop style pop song, it is regarded as a light-hearted track by critics and includes instruments such as a drum machine, percussions, keyboards, and a saxophone. Lyrically, it speaks to Madonna's devotion to her lover and her promise to always be on his side. Cherish was included on Madonna's Greatest Hits compilation, The Immaculate Collection, in 1990, which is where I got all this music from, and Celebration in 2009. Chart listings for this song. Gotta scan way down here. Way down. Number 4 in Australia. Number 1 on the Canada Top Singles RPM chart and the Adult AC. And in the U.S., it was number 2 on the Hot 100. It missed the number 1 spot, which was held by Miss You Much by Janet Jackson. It was number 1 on the AC chart on Billboard. And it was also number 1 on Radio and Records, CHR, and Pop charts. So, decent song from Madonna. Got number 14 on my list.
Sometimes it gets so hard to hide it well.
From her third studio album, True Blue. This is 1986, Live to Tell. The song was originally composed by Patrick Leonard as an instrumental for the score of Paramount's film Fire with Fire, but the song was rejected. Leonard then presented the track to Madonna, who decided to use it for At Close Range, a film starring her and then husband Sean Penn. Madonna wrote the lyrics, co-composed the melodies, and co-produced it with Leonard. The song was released as True Blue's lead single in 1986 by Sire Records. Afterwards, it was included on compilation albums. A pop ballad, the song includes instrumentation from guitars, keyboards, drums, and the synthesizer, while the lyrics deal with deceit, mistrust, and childhood scars. Madonna also recalls in an interview that she thought about her relationship with her parents when writing the lyrics. Chart positioning, it was number 1 in Canada, number 1 on the European Hot 100 singles, and the Airplay 50, number 1 in Greece, number 1 in Italy. Lots of top 10s everywhere, lots of top 20s. Number 1 on the Hot 100 and the AC chart, number 3 on the dance, and number 1 on the cash box, and the CHR and Pop on the Radio and Records album or magazine. The decent song from Madonna.
You must be my lucky star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are. I just think of you and the stars to blow, and I need your light, and baby, you know, starlight, starlight, the star I see tonight, starlight, starlight, make everything alright, starlight, starlight, the star I see
From her
tonight.
1983 self-titled album, this is Lucky Star, produced by Reggie Lucas. It was written by Madonna with the intention of her friend Mark Cummins would play it in his sets at Danceteria, where he was the DJ in 1982. Madonna signed with Sire Records for the release of 2 12-inch singles after the success of first single Everybody. The label approved the recording of an album, and the singer decided to work with Lucas. However, problems between Madonna and the producer arose, and he ended up leaving the project. She then called John Jellybean Benitez, her boyfriend at the time, to work on the remaining songs. A dance song with disco influences, the lyrics to Lucky Star are a double entendre that compare a lover with the stars in the sky. It was first released as a double-sided single with Holiday on August of '83. A month later, it was published as a standalone single in Europe and the United Kingdom. In the US, a release was issued on August 8th of '84. Critics reacted positively towards Lucky Star, highlighting its optimistic sound and retrospective views. It is now considered one of her best singles. Reached fourth spot in the U.S. Hot 100, giving Madonna her first top 5 hit. It also peaked within the top 10 in Canada and the top 20 in Ireland and the United Kingdom. Absolutely love the song and love the sound. Classic 80s tune from the Material Girl.
Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the song was played, the song would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes. Your Spanish lullaby.
From her third album, True Blue, this is La Isla Bonita. Patrick Leonard and Bruce Desch created it as an instrumental demo and offered it to Michael Jackson, who turned it down. When Leonard met Madonna to start work on True Blue, he played the demo for her. Madonna came up with the title, wrote the lyrics, and produced the song with Leonard. It's her first song with Latin influences. The instrumentation features flamenco guitar, Latin percussion, maracas, and includes 4 lines sung in Spanish. The lyrics talk about an island named San Pedro, whose location has been debated. Madonna said the song was her tribute to Latin Americans. Upon its release as the 5th and final single from True Blue on February 25th of '87, La Isla Bonita was positively received by music critics who cited it as a highlight in the album. It was a commercial success, becoming her 11th top 5 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 and second AC number 1. It topped the charts in Canada and several countries in Europe, including the UK, where it became Madonna's 4th number 1, France, West Germany, and Austria. In the accompanying music video, she portrays 2 characters, a young Catholic woman and a flamenco dancer. Prior to working with Madonna, he'd worked with the Jacksons on the '84 Victory Tour. After the tour concluded, he kept in touch with Michael and his manager, Quincy Jones, who contacted him and asked him to write something sort of Sade-like for Michael. La Isla Bonita was one of the instrumental demos he created for Jackson's approval, but according to musician Bruce Desch, who collected on the track, it started out as an instrumental without any lyrics or even a title, and it was Leonard's idea to incorporate Latin sounds. When he presented the demo to Michael and Quincy, however, they did not like it and turned it down. That's too bad, because I think I've heard the Spanish version of "I Just Can't Stop Loving You," so I can see Michael pulling this off. So it would have been interesting, but nevertheless, never recorded it. I'm sure now they look back on it and the fact it was a smash hit. They're probably like, oops. But even the best in the business have their misses. Absolutely love this song. I love the Latin flavor. Madonna did a great job on this song.
Open your heart to me, baby. I hold the lock and you hold the key. Open your heart to me, darling. I'll give you love if you turn the key.
From the True Blue album, this is Open Your Heart. Written by Gardner Cole and Pete Ralphson. It was conceived as a rock and roll song titled Follow Your Heart for singer Cyndi Lauper. Cole and Rasmussen never had the chance to play it for her. At the time, Cole's management was working with Madonna's, who were looking for material for her 3rd studio album. After her manager asked Cole to present a female demo of the song, Madonna accepted it and, along with producer Patrick Leonard, turned it into a dance song. Lyrically, it's an innuendo-laden love song where the singer expresses her sexual desire. In the U.S., the song was released as the 4th single on November 12th of 1986. Overseas, it was released on December 1st. Furthermore, it was included in compilation albums. This is considered one of her best singles. This was also a commercial success. It reached top 10 in charts in Canada, Belgium, Ireland, Netherlands, and the UK. It became Madonna's 5th #1 single in the US on the Hot 100. She became the second female artist behind Whitney Houston to score 3 #1s from one album. The song's accompanying music video, directed by Jean-Baptiste Mondino, shows Madonna as an exotic dancer at a peep show who befriends a little boy. It was seen as a tribute to some stars of the golden age of Hollywood, such as Marlene Dietrich and Liza Minnelli. Critics' reception towards the clip was generally positive. The singer was praised for presenting women as the dominant sex, but the plot of a child entering a sex club received criticism. Open Your Heart has been performed on 3 of Madonna's concert tours. Great song. I absolutely love it.
Like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Like a virgin, when your heart beats next to mine, gonna give you all my love, boy. My fear is
Title track from her second album, 1984's Like a Virgin. Written and composed by Tom Kelly and Billy Steinberg, it was released as the album's lead single on Halloween of '84. A dance song with 2 hooks, Madonna sings in a high register while a continuous arrangement of synths are heard along the bass line. The song's lyrics are ambiguous, consisting of hidden innuendos and open to various interpretations. Upon release, the song received positive reviews from music critics who frequently singled out Madonna's vocals. Became her first #1 on the Hot 100 and topped the charts in Australia and Canada, while reaching the top 10 elsewhere. The song has sold over 6 million copies worldwide, and the accompanying music video was directed by Mary Lampert and showed Madonna sailing down the canals of Venice in a gondola, as well as roaming around a castle wearing a white wedding dress. The video received positive feedbacks. Authors singled out the expression of Venetian vitality and noted references to St. Mark. She's performed the song in several of her concerts, the last being in 2016. The song's performance at the inaugural MTV Video Music Awards has been deemed a defining moment in pop culture, as well as one of the best performances in the show's history. That's one where she was dressed in a wedding dress and then hitting the floor and then rolling around on the floor. The song has been covered and parodied by a number of artists, including Elton John and Weird Al Yankovic, like a surgeon. Hey, there's another guy we can do a top list on. That'll be fun. Absolutely love the song. The Material Girl with probably her most signature song. From the Like a Virgin album, this is Into the Groove. It's featured in the 1985 film Desperately Seeking Susan. Produced by both Madonna and Stephen Bray, the main inspiration behind the song was the dance floor. The singer wrote it while watching a Latin American man whom she was attracted to. Its instrumentation features synthesizers and drum machines, with Madonna's voice being double-tracked on the chorus. Sexual innuendos and undertones are present throughout the lyrics, which are written as an invitation to dance with the singer. Originally written for her friend Mark Cummins, Madonna later decided to use it on the film as one of the scenes needed for a song. It was later added to the '85 international re-release of her second studio album, Like a Virgin, and remixed for compilations. Warner Brothers did not give Into the Groove an official release in the United States, thus making it ineligible to enter the Billboard Hot 100. It was only released as the B-side to the 12-inch maxi single for Angel. Their positionings: #1 in Australia, #1 in Austria, Belgium, Europe Hot 100 singles, Europe Airplay Top 50, Finland, Iceland, Ireland, Italy, Netherlands on 2 of theirs, New Zealand, Spain, UK, and then in the US it was number 1 on the dance club charts on the Billboard and number 19 on the hot R&B hip hop singles charts. Decent song from Madonna, one of her best from the 80s. From her second studio album, Like a Virgin, this is Material Girl. Released on January 23rd of 1985 by Sire Records. This is the second single from Like a Virgin. It appears slightly remixed in the 1990 Greatest Hits compilation, The Immaculate Collection. The song was written by Peter Brown and Robert Raines, while Nile Rodgers produced the track. Madonna explained that the concept of the song was indicative of her life at the time, and she liked it because she felt it was provocative. Consists of synth arrangements with a robotic sound voice chanting, repeating the hook, living in a material world. The lyrics identify with materialism, with Madonna asking for a rich and affluent life, and only wanting to date men who can offer her this. Contemporary critics have frequently identified Material Girl along with Like a Virgin as the songs that established Madonna as an icon. Material Girl was a commercial success, reaching the top 5 in Australia, Belgium, and Canada, as well as Ireland, Japan, and the UK. It reached the number 2 position on the Hot 100 in the United States, becoming her 3rd top 5 single there. I absolutely love the song. This is what gave her her nickname. She is the Material Girl. She is Madonna. From her debut album, this is Borderline. Written by Reggie Lucas in 1982, Madonna was signed by Sire Records for the release of 2 singles after the success of Everybody, and they approved the album. Borderline is a pop song with post-disco elements whose sounds recall the music of the 70s, while lyrics find a woman complaining of her lover's chauvinism. The song was released in the United States on February 15th of 84, where in Europe it was published twice, first in June of 84 and then in January of 86. Borderline was acclaimed by music critics, which lauded the singer's vocals. In retrospective views, has been referred to as Madonna's breakout song, as one of the best songs from the 80s. Commercial success, top 3 in Belgium, number 1 in Ireland. Lots of top 10s everywhere. Hit number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100. Absolutely great song. I love this. I love the beginning. This right here, where it kicks in right here. Classic 80s song. Love it. From her True Blue album, this is Papa Don't Preach. The song was written by Brian Elliott and additional lyrics by Madonna, produced it alongside Stephen Bray. It was included in the compilation album Celebration in 2009. Musically, Papa Don't Preach combines pop and classical styling with lyrics that talk about teenage pregnancy and the choices that come with it. Elliott was inspired to write it by the teen gossip, as he would here outside his recording studio. Releases the album's second single in mid-'86. It saw commercial success, becoming Madonna's fourth #1 single from the Hot 100. The song also performed well internationally, reaching the top position in the UK and Australia. It was lauded by contemporary critics who noted an artistic growth in Madonna's work and frequently cited it as a highlight of the album and the milestone of her career. Absolutely love the song. Number 5 on my list.
Said I'm crazy for you. Touch me once and you know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's all brand new. You're feeling it like kiss. I'm crazy for you. Crazy for
From the 1985 film Vision Quest, this is Crazy for You. Released on March 2nd of 85 by Geffen Records. It's the lead single for the album's soundtrack album. Film producers John Peters and Peter Gruber, along with music director Phil Ramone, decided to use Madonna after listening to her previous recordings, employing John Bettis and John Lyd to write the song. After receiving the script of the film, they wrote the song about the situation in which the lead characters meet at a nightclub. Initial recording sessions did not impress Bettis and Lynn, as they felt that Crazy for You would be dropped from the soundtrack. However, a new version was recorded to their liking. John Benitez was the record producer for Crazy for You, and it was a challenge for him, as previously he was associated with recording dance hip-hop songs only. Initially, Warner Brothers Records did not want the song to be released as a single, since they believed that it would take away the attention of Madonna's second studio album, Like a Virgin. Peter and Gruber convinced Warner Brothers to greenlight its release, as it ushered a new musical direction for Madonna, as she had not previously released a ballad as a single. Chart positioning: #1 in Australia, #1 on Canada Top Singles RPM, #1 in the UK singles charts, #1 on the Hot 100, and #1 on R&R's pop charts. Love the song. It's in my top 5. It's #4 on my list. Absolutely beautiful song. Love it.
Don't go for second best, baby. Put your love to the test. You know you got to make him express how he feels, and baby, then you know your love is real. Long stem roses.
From the Like a Prayer album, this is Express Yourself. It was released as the second single on May 9th of 89 by Sire Records. The song is included in the Grace Hits albums. Express Yourself was the first song Madonna and co-producer Stephen Bray collaborated on for the album. Written and produced by them, the song is a tribute to American funk and soul band Sly and the Family Stone. The main inspiration behind the song is a female empowerment, urging women to never to go for second best and to urge their partners to express their inner feelings. The song is an upbeat dance pop and deep funk song that features instrumentation for percussions, hand claps, and drum beats, while the chorus is backed by the sound of a horn section. The lyrics talk about rejecting material pleasures and only accepting the best for oneself. I remember when this song and video came out, this was very, very good, very different from what she had done in the past. Commercial success: it was #1 in Canada on the European Hot 100 singles chart, #1 in Italy, Switzerland, and #2 on the Billboard Hot 100. #1 on the dance club charts, as well as the dance singles. Absolutely great song. One of her best ones in the late 80s into the early 90s.
This used to be my playground. This used to be my childhood dream. This used to be the place I ran to whenever I was in need.
This theme song from the movie A League of Their Own. This Used to Be My Playground. Madonna was also starring in the movie and portrayed a fictionalized account of the real-life All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. Madonna was asked to record a song for the film's soundtrack. At the time, she was busy recording her fifth studio album, Erotica, with producer Shep Pettibone. They worked on some ideas and came up with This Used to Be My Playground in 2 days. Once presented to director Penny Marshall's team, the song was released as a standalone single on June 16th of 1992 by Warner Brother Records. However, it was not available on the soundtrack due to contractual obligations and was later added to the Olympics-inspired Barcelona Gold compilation album, released that summer. The song is included on Madonna's 1995 Ballads compilation, Something to Remember. Chart positioning, it was a #1 hit in Canada on 3 of their charts. #1 on the European Hit Radio Music and Media chart. #1 in the European HC chart. #1 in Finland. #1 in Mexico. And it was #1 on the Hot 100. And #1 on the R&R, CHR and Pop charts list. So a very good song. Absolutely love this song. I love that movie, A League of Their Own. One of the best movies, baseball movies of all time. It's in my top 3, maybe my top 5. It was with a star-studded cast. There's no crying in baseball. I love the song. I love the movie. But it is not my top Madonna song. From her second soundtrack album on Breathless, this is Vogue. It was released as the first single from the album on March 27th of 1990. Madonna was inspired by Vogue dancers and choreographers Jose Gutierrez Extravaganza and Luis Extravaganza from the Harlem house ball community. The origin of the dance form as they introduced voguing to her at the Sound Factory Club in New York City. Vogue is a house song which sets trends in dance music in the 1990s with strong influence of 70s disco within its composition. Critically, Vogue has been met with appreciation ever since its release. Reviewers have praised its anthematic nature and listed it as one of Madonna's career highlights. Commercially, the song remains one of Madonna's biggest international hits, topping the charts in over 30 countries, including Australia, Canada, Japan, the United Kingdom, and the U.S. Reached top 10 in Belgium, Peru, France, and Australia. The RIAA certified the song as double platinum, becoming the first single by a female artist, earning a multi-platinum certification since the introduction of that level by the RIAA in 1984. It's become the best-selling single of 1990, selling over 2 million copies. Absolutely love the song. This is her signature song in the 90s. And this is her best song. I love it. This is her magnum opus. And that's it. That's my top 15 of Madonna. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be doing some more of these. I got a couple more lined up that I'm going to be shooting here shortly. And hopefully you guys enjoy them. If you like this episode, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you like. Subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to help out with future projects, please visit my Patreon at patreon.com/MNTwins28. You do not have to help by any help. It's always greatly appreciated. Until next time, peace out.